this introduction, the classical motto maintains that organizational management comprises 4 levels of important jobs. There are planning, organizing, acting, and evaluating. From these levels, however, we shall focus on the last. This is evaluating. In the field of TEFL, or the teaching of English as a foreign language, evaluating activity involves assessing job performance of the main actor. There is English language teacher. Besides that, the teacher attitude influences the student attitude and the character at school, and especially in the classroom. Therefore, the teacher also has an important role in modeling the student's character. Generally, the teacher's assessment is conducted by the school management to improve or maintain their work performance. The stakeholder, called student, then is considered as the one who knows the best about their teacher's performance.
Okay, we move to the first material is about effective versus ineffective teacher. The first one is by Adams and Pierce, 2006. Define the effective teacher as the teacher's ability to adjust the material with the student need and ability to organize the material to facilitate the learning, communicate effectively, deciding the goal specifically, and find the appropriate method to reach the goal of teaching and learning. The second is by Neal, 1991, state that effective teachers must possess a professional knowledge base and exhibit knowledge of the subject and techniques that reflect their knowledge of the subject. And the third is C. According to Walsh et al., 2002, they said some characteristics of ineffective teachers include 1. Discourage questions, 2. Authoritarian and controlling of the learning environment, 3. Hate favorite in the class, 4. Not visible throughout the class, 5. Highly disorganized, 6. Focuses on vicarious learning, 7. Controlling, and the last is 8. Lacks classroom management skills.
Research method. The research design taken for this study is research and development, adapted from Tiro and Sukarna, 2012. The procedure of this research and development is described in 7 steps as follows. The first one is identifying problems. Under this step, a problem is identified. Educational Study 1 Management do assess their teachers by sending supervisors to observe teachers' work performance. Assessment of this kind is not sufficient due to their subjectivity. Another way of assessment should be conducted. Students are considered as the important stakeholders who have the capacity to judge whether or not their teachers are effective. From the literature review, an instrument specially used to measure the effectiveness of an EFL teacher is not yet available. The second one is collecting information. Students' perception on the characteristic of effective EFL teachers as well as those of ineffective EFL teachers is collected. This information is taken for study 1 by Atmawardoyo. Two lists of characteristics of FL teachers are collected. The first list contains a number of characteristics of effective EFL teachers based on the student's perception. The second is a list of characteristics of ineffective EFL teachers. The third is design the preliminary draft. Based on the identified problems and collect information, a preliminary draft of an assessment instrument is designed. The draft consists of 15 items describe characteristics of effective and ineffective The fourth is validating the draft through expert validation. This stage is an activity process to assess whether the instrument draft is readable and relevant to measure EFL teachers' performance. Validation is done by presenting the draft to experts in educational evaluation and experience. The fifth is revising the draft. After validation through discussion with experts, a revision is done to minimize their weakness. The sixth is testing the revised draft. The revised draft is then tested in one school by selecting 100 students of a vocational senior high school in Makassar as the respondents. And CPSS program is used to find out the crownbench alpha value used to see the consistency level of the draft. The seventh is finishing the draft. The last step is to finalize the instrument draft.
Okay, the next is effective EFL teachers tend to be patient, be strict and disciplined, be humorous, be friendly, make the student enthusiastic and interested in English, love teaching, be appreciative, teach based on the curriculum, prepare a lesson plan, support the student to be brave and confident, motivate the student, and the last is check the student homework or assignment. Next is ineffective EFL teachers, on the other hand, tend to be unfriendly, easily get angry, have unwell prepared material, neglect the student's ability, be indisciplined, come late, show incompetence of the material taught, be lack of vocabulary, neglect a lesson plan, and the last is have unwell prepared material. Okay, the last is conclusion and suggestion. This study has revealed an assessment instrument to measure the effectiveness level of EFL teachers based on the student perception. With this newly developed instrument, school management may be helped in evaluating their EFL teachers. Researchers seeking for information about how effective EFL teachers in educational setting may also be helped when using this instrument. In short, this instrument will be beneficial for teachers and those who are in charge in making decisions in education to increase the quality of English education in Indonesia, as well as researchers dealing with TOEFL quality. Okay, I think that's all. Thanks. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.